everyone, this is Moshe, the electric Israeli, and today I want to share with you my experience with the Nissan Leaf in the past 3 winters. I bought this car in August 2015, so I had winter 15, winter 16, and now we are in winter 2017. So really 3 winters, and I have to say that this winter, temperature-wise, not snow-wise, we didn't get a lot of snow. There's snow on the ground, I don't know, you can see in the camera. But, you know, maybe 5 inches altogether, maybe 7 inches altogether, that's it. But in terms of temperature, it was the harshest. We got 0 degrees for about a week, more than a week. It was colder here than planet Mars and Alaska. It's very cold, very, very cold. And I have to say, the 2 things that affected the Leaf that I had to deal with was the charge port being froze. So I managed to warm up the car in the garage and to open it, and then I left it open. Like I didn't click it all the way. I left it open like that for about a week until it got warmer. Today it's beautiful, warm day, 35 degrees. And the second thing was the rated range. I got like about 70, 68 miles rated range, and actually it was maybe 50, maybe. It was really cold. I mean, I had to blast the heat, the seat warmers, everything. But I have to tell you guys, if there's one thing that got me hesitant about buying electric cars back in the day, was how it's going to perform in the winter and how it's going to perform in cold weather. And I have to tell you guys, the more I experience, the more I spend time with this car in the winter, forget the summer, summer is awesome. In the winter, the better and the happier I am about buying this car. This Nissan Leaf, with the heat pump, is an absolutely fabulous car. This car, in the bitter cold, I'm talking about 0 degrees and wind chill of -10 maybe. The cabin heat in literally a minute, 60 seconds. I mean, you put the car in, you start it from your remote or whatever. I started from my app. I come in, it's warm. Even if I go into it cold, warms up right away. Right away, it's unbelievable. I mean, I drove my mother-in-law's Camry last week. I mean, it was so cold, it took maybe 15 minutes for the car to warm up. I was like shivering. My wife was like, never saw. I was so cold. It took 15, maybe 20 minutes for it to warm up. This car, and this is like the ultimate test. Talking about, there's no better test than this. This is the ultimate test. We're talking about -20 degrees Celsius, something like it's bitter. This car performed, drove, heat, speed, like it's the middle of August. No effect whatsoever. I am so extremely impressed. It was like an ice on it one day. You know, I started remotely, melted the whole thing in like 5 minutes, like a thick sheet of ice. Melted the whole thing. So I cannot say enough how this car performs in terms of heating and driving and performing in the bitter cold. Forget winter. You know, winter. This is extreme. What we experienced in the past week. So I cannot recommend this car enough for you. I'm talking about the 2014, 15, 16, and 17. I'm not talking about the new model that came out. I'm sure it's fabulous as well. I'm talking about like the first generation, quote unquote. The 24 kilowatt battery or the 30 kilowatt battery. It's just unbelievable winter car. Now miles, you're gonna suffer. Miles, you know, you really have to be careful, because it does take a lot of energy to get this car going. But it goes right away. So you have to be careful about that, and about the charge port door not being frozen shut. Okay, so that is my amazing experience with this car in this winter. The winter is not over here, obviously, but the past 2 winters was as well, but not like this, not in terms of how cold it was. All right, guys, so that's my review. Hope you enjoy it. If you have any specific question, I always welcome your wonderful questions. And keep subscribing to my channel. I'm getting a lot of new subscribers. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Stay, watch all my videos, awesome stuff. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. And don't forget to help me change the world one electric car at a time.